Check out Navin Lalo Streaming Network for all your streaming needs. We provide multiple angles, video and photo slides, clean audio, recording a full live stream. Contact us at 335-0205. Remember the name, Navin Lalo Streaming Network, bringing real-time events to you.
For all your live events, make sure to choose Swanky Lights, where we specialize in all your lighting needs. Contact us at 358-9305. Swanky Lights.
Buru's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 25 years, is now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. At Buru's, you are assured quality service and affordable funeral packages so that your loved ones get the send-off they deserve. Buru's can ship and receive worldwide. When the inevitable occurs, you can rely on Buru's Funeral Home, funeral directors and embalmers. Now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. 24-hour service available. Phone 370-8036. Buru's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry.
सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी। माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी। माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी। जो हमारी तुम्हारी कथा हो, जो सभी के हृदय की व्यथा हो। जो हमारी तुम्हारी कथा हो, जो सभी के हृदय की व्यथा हो। गंध जिसमें भरी हो धरा की, बात जिसमें न हो अप्सरा की। होना परिया जहाँ आसमानी। माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी। माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी। वो कहानी जो हंसने
करता हूँ मैं माँ, तुझे सब है पता है न माँ, तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ। भीड़ में यूं न छोड़ो मुझे, घर लौट के भी आना पाऊँ माँ, भेजना इतना दूर मुझको तू, याद भी तुझको आना पाऊँ माँ। क्या इतना बुरा हूँ मैं माँ, क्या इतना बुरा मेरी माँ। जब भी कभी पापा मुझे जो जोर से झूला झूलाते माँ, हो मेरी नजर ढूंढे तुझे, सोचूं यही तू आके थामेगी माँ। उनसे मैं ये कहता नहीं, पर मैं सहम जाता हूँ मैं माँ, चेहरे में आने देता नहीं, दिल ही दिल में घबराता हूँ माँ। तुझे सब है पता है न माँ, तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ।
तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया दुख कोई मैं मुस्काया तू मुस्काई मैं मुस्काया तू मुस्काई मैं रोया तू रोई मेरे हंसने
We're about to start our service. So you can leave. Remove your face here. Just close it. बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय. Sorry. This morning, devotees of God, ladies and gentlemen, we had to perform Antyeshti Karma, or the funeral rites of the late Dolly. What's the surname? Dolly Seunath. A phenomenon that all of us would have to face one day once we exist upon this planet Earth. So what we are going to do here this morning is not different from what others have done in the past, and it would not be different from what would have to be done in the future. So the reason is, once you come upon this planet, this is what you have to face. So to say that you come on this planet and you do not have to face this, that is called wrong thinking. That is called Maya or illusion. So that being the case, then we all have to prepare for this day. And in preparation for it, we must try to live our life in such a way that how others prepare this earth for us to enjoy when they left and went, so too we have to live in such a way to prepare this planet for generations to come, for they to enjoy this planet too. So what I want to do this morning, I just want to explain to you a little bit about the human body, and if we should be scared when somebody dies, if we should not be scared, or how we should handle a situation called death. So listen to what our Bhagavad Gita says, and I'll continue. Najayate mriyate va kadachin Nayam bhuta bhavita vana bhuya Ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano Nahanyate hanyamani shariri. Lord Krishna was speaking to his friend Arjun, and he said, "O Arjun, the soul is never born, nor it ever dies. What is that soul, and where does the soul exist? In this human body, there is an entity in it that makes the body function. that entity that caused the body to see and to hear and to speak is called soul or Atma. That Atma dwelling in the bodies, when it dwells in the bodies, then the body is able to see and to function, to speak and so on. When it is absent from the body cannot function. For example, if we have Dolly here. Dolly is identical to us. But if her eyes could have seen by themselves, Dolly's eyes would have been able to see, and she would have been able to see her own funeral. And if the ears could have heard anything by themselves, she would have been able to hear the service here this morning. So it shows that something is in the human being, the living entity, that is absent when somebody dies. And that is called soul. That is called Atma. That cannot be seen by the eyes. It cannot be created by man. You cannot take a body in the laboratory and open up that body and look for that soul or that Atma. You can't find it. If you look for it, you wouldn't find it. Water cannot wet it. Wind cannot dry it. Fire cannot burn it, and so on. But then the Atma that lives in the body, when it comes out, it continues to exist. But what happens to the body? Now today I'm going to tell you something. It may not be normally what you would hear, but it would be at a higher level. And I want you to listen very attentively. Some people say the soul and the body are two different things. But Pandit Vishnu says no, they are the same. Why is Pandit Vishnu saying the soul and the body is the same? Very simple. If God created the soul and God created the elements from which this body is made, then the soul and the elements of the body came from the same place, which is God. Isn't that so? So if something comes from the same origin, how would they be different? If I have a chunk of gold in my hand, and I take a little piece and I make an earring, and I take a little piece and I make a finger ring and so on, can I look at these two entities, the ring and the earring and the finger ring, and say they are different? The shape and the size and the form make them look different. But it's true they came from the same source, which is gold. So that everything here that you see on this planet came from one source, which is God, and so is the human body. Get it? So that the body and the soul at a higher level of thinking are not different. And we come to a greater point yet, a more meaningful point yet. If God is divine, anything that come from God is also divine. Do you agree with me on that? Yes, because this source is divine. And you know, one book says, God created man in his own image and likeness. That means God created just like him. That means if God has power, we have power too. And the secret is, if God created us like him and he doesn't die, God doesn't die, and he created us just like him, then we too don't die. Let's be logical. Then how do we call this situation here? And this is the problem we have today, devotees of God. And this is what people fear. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once. You must have read that when you were going to school. So there's nothing to be afraid of, because this body is made of elements which came from a divine source. So the elements of this body is divine. And the soul came from a divine source, so the soul is also divine. What happens then? The elements then of this body begins to disintegrate when the soul comes out. And all the elements go back to their finer forms. The heat and the wind and the space and all these things go back. And the soul, which is not material, which doesn't have a force, merges back with the universe out there. So the big question is this now. What is going to come in the night and turn zombie and frighten you? What is going to turn zombie and ghosts and goblins? What? So people made a living of Hindu people long ago. That's what they did. And they tell you if you don't carry cow when the lady die, the lady is not going to rest in peace. That's what they said. And you know what they make you do? They make you go and buy a cow for $5,000 and bring it for them after the funeral. And say the cow is going to help the lady reach God. That's what they did with our Hindu people. But Panabishwas train licks on them. Because it is too hard. When a Hindu man die, why he has to buy a cow for $5,000? And when a Muslim man die and a Christian man die, they have to buy no cow, but they're facing the same God. How come? So you see, question here is this. You have to be logical in your thinking. So this body in no way can turn spirit or ghost or goblin or zombie. And no cow to Dankare is necessary. Our great booksellers like the Bhagavad Gita, those who offer a Bhagavad Gita in the name of the departed ancestor, that Gita will help the soul to transcend and go and rest. Not a cow. A cow is for $5,000 and a Gita is for $20. And the Gita is more powerful in every way. I want to tell you that. So before I close up here, I'll tell you one little incident what happened. A man came to me one day, a young man, and said, well, Pandit, this is the position. My Pandit will go and make me buy a cow. And he told me that maybe when the Pandit did the bandara and so they didn't get enough money, put it this way, or maybe he was dissatisfied. So he tell the fellow, well, go and buy me a cow, otherwise your mother's soul wouldn't go to heaven. Poor fellow came by me and he told me, Pandit, I borrowed $4,000 and I went and bought a cow. I said, yeah. He said, yes. So I said, well, what you did? He said, Pandit, here is I outsmart my Pandit. So I said, well, how you outsmart him? He said, I bought the cow and carried for the Pandit. Pandit said his prayers over it. And the Pandit the cow. 1 week after he gone back by the Pandit, I said, Pandit Ji, what is the situation on mother's soul? What's the position with it? So the Pandit said, it's rising, it's going up. Second week, he went, Pandit, what's happening? What's going on with mother's soul? It is almost there. Third week, Pandit, what is happening to my mother's soul? It reached God. Let's say, so give me back my cow. You could fool some of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. So the words of God here in this. I want to tell you here this day, Dolly has been good mother and a daughter of someone. I have been her godfather for quite a number of years, godfather of her children, and I want to tell you this is a lady, the life she lived, very humble, paid a lot of attention to her children, and whom she can help, she help as much as she can. And it's my belief by her good karma here upon this planet Earth, and why we are doing here, or whatever we are doing here this morning, would all put together to help her soul to merge with the divine. So you boys here, gentlemen, I don't want you to get frightened to feel any spirit is going to come and hold you in the night. Because as I told you, nothing here is going to turn spirits. The elements are going to go back to the element and the soul is going to merge with God. And not only that, they all came from the same source. So they are divine. So if something is divine, how can they turn spirit? How can they? So don't you get frightened. Okay, so we are going to put an end to all the what we can do for your mother this day. And God willing, everything is going to be fine. She's going to rest in peace. And you will continue your life normally. Boli Sri Krishna Chandra ki jai. Rest the flowers on top there. Okay, you come in front here. Put the flowers down. Stand in line and get the water. You go down, so go back so a little bit. Yeah, right here. Go back so again. Chandan, mala, flowers and everything. Okay. Hold this. Walk, sprinkle so up and down 3 times. Touch him. Stand right here. Om Devatabhyaha Pitrabhyascha, walk down. Mahayogibhya Evacha, again. Namaha Swahaya Swarhaya Nityam Eva Namo Nama. Very good. Chandan. Tulsi flowers mala. One here by the forehead. Take the ring finger. Om Tilakam cha Mahapunyam. Two side. Pavitra Papanashanam. One on the side. One over here. Apadaharti Nityam Lalate Hari Chandanam. Very good. You will have to touch him when he's doing this, right? No, see, okay. You hold this mala. Touch him. Put it down here. Omaliyarite Pushpani Supushpani. Fix it nice. Tulsi Dal Sahitani Swaha Namo Nama. Perfume. Spray it on here. Om Gandhadaram Duradarshan Nitya Pushtam Karishinim. Ishwarini Sarvabhutanam Tam Ihu Pahavaye Sriyam. Arti. What you will do, you will walk around the coffin and you will follow him, right? Yeah. When you walk around, just keep waving it so that you walk around. Okay? Go ahead. Om Jam Dware Mahavivit Jam Dware Mahaghore Andanatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andanatam Satvikti. Keep walking. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andanatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Let me come on this side. Keep going. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaye Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Om Devtabhya Pitrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaha Swahaya Swarhayai Nityam Eva Namo Nama. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Om Devtabhya Pitrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaha Swahaya Swarhaya Nityam Eva Namo Nama. One more time. Walk around it fast. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Devtabhya Pitrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaha Swahaya Swarhaya Nityam Eva Namo Nama. Right, stand in your places. Everybody stand in the same places. Okay, Jimmy, you take guitar. Mala for him first. Mala here and then Arati. Hold it for your brother. Hold it guitar. Put the mala. Omaliyarite Pushpani Supushpani. Arati. 5 times. Stand up right here. Don't walk around. From the head to the foot. Stand in the center. Right. Right. Good. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaye Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Very good. Bow your head to it. Hand the other way. Next. Mala. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaye Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Very good. Next. Bow your head to it. See if they can for finishing, put a piece in it. Om Jam Dware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaye Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Om Devtabhya Pitrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaha Swahaya Swarhaya Nityam Eva Namo Nama. Very good. Bow your head to it. Bow your head. Bow your head to the light. Very good. Nice. Om Jamdwari Mahaghuri Anninatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Okay, very good. Bow your head to it. Good. That's all. Anybody else want to do Arti?
Yeah, boss. I would like to go out.
Sure. Come in. Do you like to do Arti? Could come up. Sure.
She was like a mother to me.
Very nice.
She always like Jimmy and Nikish go up like brothers. And she used to always say she have a outside son.
Oh, that's good.
Right? So Ma, you go rest in peace.
Okay, take this flower and put it down, Alpha. Very good. Anybody would like to come and do Arti, put a flower, anything? If not, we continue. Right, so what we do, watch me. You have a bag with Gita with types of gold in it. The bag with Gita with types of gold in it. Yes, you can bring it from now. Om Jamdware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Arti. Om Jamdware Mahaghore Andinatam Satvikti Tatravalukan Artaya Deepoyam Uptishtatam. Very good. Next, go up. Pretty flower. Right. Arti. Okay. 5 circles, go ahead. Om Jamdware Mahaghore. The Gita, Bhagavad Gita, and a flower. A regular. Finish? Very good. Next, go up. Go up. Yeah. No. When we go down, when we put the box inside, we'll put those calcites inside the box with the ingredients, right? Inside the
Inside
right.
yeah.
Good. Om Jamdware Mahaghore. Very good. Come, boys. All the boys line up back here. You hold this in your hand. Come, line up. Stand next to each other. We're going to offer Bhagavad Gita to Lord Krishna in the name of your mother. Pray and ask. Let me see the green book. Pray and ask Lord Krishna to let the soul of your mother rest in peace. That you offer this Bhagavad Gita in your mother's name. And if she's done anything wrong anyway, to let this Gita make up for it. Om Sri Gita Mata Ki Jai Sharanam. Gita me Hridayam Parta. Gita me Saramuttamam. Gita me Jnanam Accha Ugram. Gita me Jnanam Vyayamam. Gita me Chotamam Sthanam. Gita me Paramam Padam. Gita me Paramam Guhyam. Gita me Paramo Guruhu. Gita Asrayham Tishtami. Gita me Paramam Griham. Gita me Samasra Ityam. Trilokim Palayam Yaham. Gita me Parama Vidya. Brahma Rupana Sanshayah. Ardhamatra Akshara Nitya. Yanarvacha Paratmika. Gita Namani Vakshami. Guhyani Srinu Pandava. Kirtanat Sarva Papani. Vilayam Yanti Tadakshanat. Ganga Gita Cha Gayatri, Sita Satya Saraswati, Brahma Vidya Brahmvali, Trisandhya Muktirgehini, Ardhamatra Chidananda, Bhaudani Bhainashini, Veeratrayi Parananta, Tattva Arta Jnana Manjari, Boli Sri Gita Mata Ki Jai Sharanam, Boli Sri Krishna Chandra Ki Jai Sharanam. Press it there. About it 3 times. Flowers for them. You have extra flowers. Closing prayers. We're going to pray to ask Lord Krishna to accept the soul of this departed mother, give her eternal rest and happiness. Put your hands together. So bow your head in prayers. Anadini Dhanu Devam Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksham Pretamoksha Pradobhavi. O Divine Master of this universe, you hold the sun and the chakra and the club and the lotus flower in your hand. We pray, O Lord, that you give moksha liberation to this departed mother. Let her rest in your arms. Asti Pushpa Sankasham Pitavasam Uchatam Ye Namasyanti Govindam Natesham Vidyate Bhayam Kripalo Tvam Ghatinam Ghatir Bhavam Sansara Arnamaga Nanam Prasida Purushottama Narayan Sursreshata Lakshmi Kantam Janaradanam Aninatarpaninata Pretamoksha Pradobhavam Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Bandhus Chasakha Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Boli Sri Krishna Chandra Ki Jai. Put the flowers into the coffin. Bow to 3 times. You will take this hand to Auntie there. Hand to Auntie Primati there. Okay, let's prepare for cremation. Just put a half a look. Right over here. Om देवताभ्यः पितृभ्यश्च महायोगिभ्य एवाच नमः स्वाहाय स्वधाय नित्यं जीवा नमो नमः. Follow me. Om Jam Dwari Mahagori. Come with me. Anjanatam Sattiti Tatravalukanarthaye Tipoyam Uttishkatam. Om Devtabhyaha Pitrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaha Swahaya Swadhaya Nityam Diva Namo Namah. Bring a little water. Who's going to offer you water? Yes, yes. Okay, start here. Put your two hands. Watch me. Just put your hands. Yeah. Just say Jai Sri Krishna. Just put it. Drip, let it drip low. Slow. Yeah.
In a line, in a line.
Yeah. Let me take out the flowers. You want him to go and bring your five cups or something? How many bucks?
Wait, look at it. Just out of it. Yeah.
All right, somebody stand it for me. All right, think you continue. Okay. Get my arm. The green book. And the glasses. Yeah, come here. Okay, 6 of you. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. You have a bit of problem. You have to go up there, right? So somebody will stand and help you out.
You need to open your right?
Leave it close in. All right.
Take your time.
Take it out. Good.
Right. Great.
Good?
Okay. Yep. Put them over there. That's good. Oh, that's good there?
Yeah.
Yeah. The boy with the name? Mix up. Stand it up nicely. You all stand up behind him in a line there. He will be here and you will be behind him. Take your time, right? You take your time. Right? Take your time. It's up there. Right up. Take your time. I'm gonna bend down there. Every time I say swat, you throw a hand from the top, you can't find. Top you good, right? Put more on that side, so that's right. Face on the side now. Don't touch him. And then I say swat, put a hand on top of him. Om Lom Bhyah Swaha. Put a hand on top, say Swaha. Om Tvache Swaha. Cover the flames. Om Lohit Ay Swaha. Om Medhi Bhyah Swaha. Om Mamse Bhyah Swaha. Om Snehayu Bhyah Swaha. A little less now. Om Asti Bhyah Swaha. Little bit. Om Retase Swaha. Om Payave Swaha. Om Ayas Ayas Swaha. Om Prayas Ayas Swaha. Om Sayas Ayas Swaha. Om Majabhyah Swaha. Om Vyas Ayas Swaha. Mix up all that, you kind of mix up everything. Sip again. Om Udyas Ayas Swaha, a little bit. Om Suche Swaha. Om Sochate Swaha. Om Sochamanaya Swaha. Om Shokaya Swaha. Om Tapasi Swaha. Very little now, very, very little. Om Tapyate Swaha. Tapta Aya Swaha. Om Dharma Aya Swaha. Very little. Om Nishkritya Aya Swaha. Om Prayaschitya Aya Swaha. Om Bheshajaya Swaha. Very little divide. Make 4 heats. Small heats. A few grains on. Om Yam Aya Swaha. Go ahead, take up one. Right. Next small one. Om Antak Aya Swaha. And next small one again. Om Mrityawe Swaha. Divide that. Make 4 little heaps of meat. 4 little heaps. Right. Take up one. Om Brahmane Swaha. Om Brahmacharya Swaha. Om Vishwabhyo Devabhyo Swaha. All the rest, no? Oh, break it up. Skip it. Prithivibhyam Swaha. Throw some water for him to wash his hand. Go and put it. Somebody wants to carry out. Give him some water to wash off his hand. Sprinkle around. Get a load of water. Yeah. Then wash his hand first. Watch it. Wipe it up with cloth. Now we know. Right. Bring back the loader here for him. Water around the fire 3 times. Om Shitalam Nirmalam Toyam Karpurin Subhasitam Achamyatamidam Devam Prasidvam Maheshwaram. Understand? Big one. Somebody keep that. Put it by the head of him or the top of the head here. Tell her that is the final offer you would make to her. Talk to her and tell her, Mommy, what's the correct name? Take this about rest. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Maradanam Prasatam Devaki Param Anandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Next one. Sign. Call her again by a correct name. Tell her to take it and go and rest. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Maradanam Devaki Param Anandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. 2 going by the feet. 1 on this side, 1 on that side. Come with me. Come. Call her by correct name. Tell her to take this and go and rest. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Maradanam Devaki Param Anandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Alright, come around this way. Come. Come with me. Come.
Each one I'll take one and make sure it like.
The light in? You see a light in? The light?
Yeah.
Don't be too close to each other.
Don't be too close and you're going to open half. No, face the ground.
Go ahead.
Fine.
Om Jamdware Mahagori Ravi Yatrana Dishati Tatamalukanarkaya Deepoyam Diyati Maya. Om Jamdware Mahagori Mahatatama Supriti Tatamu Nashanarkaya Deepoyam Diyati Maya. Om Jamdware Mahagori Mahatatama Supriti Tatamu Nashanarkaya Deepoyam Diyati Maya. Om Devatabhyah Pitrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaha Swahaya Swadhaya Nityam Eva Namo Namah.
Let's take one more minute. Yeah, just shift it inside and leave it. Keep your hand loose.
When you finish, come down here and stand. Come on here, stand here, boys. Stand up, number.
काल्यम्बरं धर रक्तपदम् आसान्तितं वरदभयदं दीवम् अग्निम् आवयहम्यहं त्रिपदं सप्तहस्तं च विमुर्दनं द्विनासिकं क्षनेत्रं च चतुश्रूत्रम् अग्निम् आवयहम्यहम् ॐ मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गुरुभुजं मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तन्वरी बोलिए श्री अग्निदेव की जय। Eternal rest and happiness. Viyantu deva ganaha sarve jamadaya ishtakama samradayartam punaragamanaya cha anadinidhamo devam shankachakra gadahasta katavalukan arthaya dipoyam ishtatam om tvameva mata cha pita tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र की जय।
कितनी अच्छी है तू कितनी भोली है प्यारी प्यारी है ओ माँ कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का तू फुलवारी है ओ माँ ओ माँ दुखन लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ दुखन लागी है माँ तेरी अखियाँ मेरे लिए जागी है तू मेरे लिए जागी है तू सारी सारी रतियाँ मेरी निंदिया पे अपनी निंदिया भी तूने वारी है ओ माँ ओ माँ अपना नहीं तुझे सुख दुख कोई अपना नहीं तुझे सुख दुख कोई मैं मुस्काया तू मुस्काई मैं मुस्काया तू मुस्काई मैं रोया तू रोई मेरे हंसने पे मेरे रोने पे तू बलहारी है ओ माँ लास्ट अंतरा सबसे ज़्यादा मेरा फेवरेट है. बहुत सुंदर लिखा है. क्या लिखा है सुनिए. माँ बच्चों की जान होती है, माँ बच्चों की जान होती है. वो होते हैं किस्मत वाले, वो होते हैं किस्मत वाले, जिनके माँ होती है. कितनी सुंदर है, कितनी शीतल है, प्यारी प्यारी है. ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है. ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ. माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी, जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी. माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी, जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी. माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी, जिसमें राजा ना हो रानी. जो हमारी तुम्हारी कथा हो, जो सभी के हृदय की व्यथा हो. जो हमारी तुम्हारी कथा हो, जो सभी के हृदय की व्यथा हो. गंध जिसमें भरी हो धरा की, बात जिसमें न हो अप्सरा की. हो न परिया जहाँ आसमानी, माँ सुनाओ मुझे वो कहानी, जिसमें राजा ना हो.
Buru's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 25 years, is now at Southern Main Road, Cunupia. At Buru's, you are assured quality and affordable funeral packages so that your loved ones get the send-off they deserve. Buru's can ship and receive worldwide. When the inevitable occurs, you can rely on Buru's Funeral Home, funeral directors and embalmers. Now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. 24-hour service available. Phone 370-8036. Buru's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry.
Check out Navin Lalo Streamer Network for all your streaming needs. We provide multiple angles, video and photo slides, clean audio, recording of full live stream. Contact us at 335-0205. Remember the name, Navin Lalo Streamer Network, bringing real-time events to you.
For all your live events, make sure to choose Swanky Lights, where we specialize in all your lighting needs. Contact us at 358-9305. Swanky Lights.